So this has been a weird couple of weeks. So I just finished up my USD Montre Sway first impressions video, and I really love the skates. I think the boot only for $170 is a really amazing deal. You would be hard pressed to find a better boot for that price. And I took them to the Durham skate park. I had a really great time skating. The problem was at the end of the session, when I do a few tricks and kind of push myself, I slipped out of a Royale on the handrail and split my shin open. I didn't put that in the video because, it has nothing to do with the Montre Sway first impressions. But after that video, I went to the urgent care. I got it cleaned up. I had 8 stitches put in and have been kind of sitting around since. I got my stitches out on Wednesday, and I've been slowly but surely trying to exercise a little bit, but I'm so accident prone. I was cautious that I was going to rip out my stitches, and I wanted to make sure that it healed properly. So I was kind of stuck for the last couple of weeks. I don't do well with stitches, and it got me really thinking that I should invest in some shin guards. I've had shin guards in the past, and I need to be better about wearing them, just as good as I am about wearing my helmet and my wrist guards. So back when we were growing up, we used random shin guards that we could find, usually soccer shin guards. You get those plastic ones from Nike or Reebok or whoever, and they would just have this, plastic shield in front, a little bit of padding in the back. You just put it over your knee. Those work great, not gonna lie. They're a cheap alternative to just skating without shin guards. A lot of people wear them. The problem with those is if you have any bumps on your shins, and any rollerblader knows as you miss sole grinds, you're going to get a bump on your shin. If you have any bumps on your shin, that hard plastic pushed up against that bump is just going to make the bump even worse and worse and worse. We hit our shins a lot, especially when you're doing rails, especially when you're learning tricks. So having shin protection is important, but you got to put it on before you get an injury rather than after you get an injury. So over the years, shin guard technology has changed. And my first major shin guard were these G-form knee shin guards. I really loved these. They're a all-in-one solution. So you slide the padding up. This covers your knee, and then this whole area down here is like shin area. Couple problems with this design. First of all, it didn't last super long. This is about 1.5 years, maybe 2 years of use, which isn't bad, but obviously one of those plastic ones would have still been around. The padding just falls off after repeated abuse and use and washing and things like that. The bigger issue is coverage. So not only was this short, so it only covered like the top half of my shin, but it also had these ribs area. You can kind of see it up here where the ribs kind of expose little areas of your shin. And I would hit my shin between these pads. So it was enough to keep the little bumps and bruises off, but when I really needed a shin guard, these didn't do what I needed them to do. So they're good for just all-around skating, but I think if you want to do rails, if you want to really protect your shins, you need something a little bit more specialized. So last week, I dropped $50 on these 888 shin side guards. I think that's what they're called, shin and whip guard. I'm assuming the whip is for BMX. So these also have not just a shin area, but they have a side area. So when you put it on your shin, they're protecting the side of your legs. I'm assuming that's the way that they're supposed to be, not the inside. It might actually be the inside, knowing the way that BMX and motocross people are because they're hugging the bike. I'm going to wear them the other way, though. I'm going to wear them so that this protective area on the side is on the outsides. That way, when I miss a sole and I slide my shin, if I don't just slide my shin, I'm going to slide the side of my calf, and this should protect that. They are super padded, so there's a lot of padding underneath. You can see, I have this one open. You can see the back has thick padding, multi-layer. It also has a plastic insert. So this plastic insert is as thick as what you would find with one of those soccer shin guards. Really nice padding here, hard protective area up here that then slides into a padded sleeve. So this whole thing will do a really great job protecting my legs. It does have 4 Velcro straps on the back. My only knock so far when trying these on is that these Velcro straps aren't stretchy. You would hope that they'd be a little bit elastic so that you could stretch them a little bit far and then they would kind of shrink down so that they'd give you a better fit. I did have a weird problem trying to fit these on my shins, but I think that's just going to take a little bit of break-in and a little bit of time to get used to. They look great though, and I'm going to skate them today. I'm going to see what they feel like. Hopefully won't need them, but I'm going to assume that they're going to do the job, and if they don't interfere with my skating, I think that is a win. Hey! All right, feels good to be back. It's funny, it's only been a couple weeks, but when you're skating every couple of days, to take 2 weeks off is a bit weird. These shin guards are feeling good. So I missed a few tricks. I missed soul grinds, and I think I missed a 0 star. And haven't had to land directly on the shin yet, but I definitely have hit the side, and I feel that brush of the ledge on the side of my leg, and it didn't hurt, didn't impact anything. So I think riding it, and it might be the wrong way for the way it's designed, but riding it with the side plate on the outside, probably the best idea, unless you do a lot of negatives. Obviously, if you do a lot of negatives, you might want to protect the inside so that you don't scrape up the inside of your legs. But for me, I don't do negatives. Putting it on the outside makes the most sense. All right, groove tricks felt great. No issues whatsoever. Slipped out a few times on the Royale, but that's probably just me mentally worried about committing. It's funny, skating is such a mental game. You know how to do the tricks, but something in your brain says, no, like last time you slipped out and you split your shin open, so don't fully commit. Only go halfway. Test it out. I mean, if you fully commit, especially on a box like this, it's not going to kill you. But if you don't fully commit, you might get hurt. All right, gonna try some topside tricks. It's not my specialty. I'm not very good at them. I will warm up with a top acid, see if I can get them. And if I can, I'll go kind grind. And if I can, I'll try that top star again. Last time I was here, I was trying to learn top star. And I got it, but I don't like it. So I hope that I can clean it up a little bit and actually learn how to get my back foot positioned properly. But top acid first. Oh, that was pretty good. Oh, did one. Nope. All right, so no issues doing topsides aside from the fact that I'm really bad at doing topside tricks. These boots are nice and squishy, which might mean that they're easier to do topsides. Also means they might not provide the support that you might expect. $170 though. Really hard to beat if you just want to get back into skating and you need a set of skates that won't break the bank, and it'll give you a good ride. The sole plates are great. The liners feel great. The fit is a little weird. I feel like the more that I skate them, the looser they get. So definitely finding a way to tighten this up is important. I haven't been able to figure that out yet. And there's a lot of forward flex, which might be a problem. It isn't really a problem for me. It's just kind of an annoyance. But yeah, they grind fine. I have no issues with that. Helmet initiative. So every episode we'd like to give away a helmet. This is all thanks to the helmetinitiative.org for sending us some helmets to give away. We're talking about shin guards, but it's super important that you wear a helmet anytime you skate. Shin guards, I split my shin open and I had to get 8 stitches. It sucked and I was out for 2 weeks. You hit your head and you need to get 8 stitches. That is serious. So make sure that you wear a helmet. Do everything that you can to protect your noggin. You only get one and we don't want to lose you. So how to win a helmet. So if you're watching this on the first day that this video was out, go to backtoblading.com/helmet, put in your name and information, and I will pick one person at random and get in contact with you to give you a helmet. Absolutely would love to give you a helmet. I don't need a sob story. I don't need any special instructions or anything. We're just trying to help people that might not have the means for a helmet. We want to make sure that people can skate safe and skate longer. Thank you all so much for watching. Really appreciate it. I hope that you're being safe. Hope that you are staying warm. And I'll see you next week.